Discharge routine has 7 sections. In this video, I'll concentrate on the second section, the discharge section. This has 2 elements, anticipated date of discharge and discharge disposition. For the anticipated date of discharge, there's a calendar function. You can click on the calendar icon, or you can click on the helper text next to the icon. Either way, it'll bring you to this calendar function. You can choose the date that you believe the patient is going home. If at any time you need to change this date, you click on the Edit button and you choose a new date. You can also add a time if that's important in the care of the patient. The other part of the anticipated date of discharge is a yellow sticky note. This is a free text box. It's for communication between different members of the team. This information will not show up on the final patient report. Do remember, if you use this text field, to leave your name as part of the text so people know who left it. Discharge disposition is a series of radio buttons. Choosing one will then declare that the patient's disposition is as such. If you need to change any time, use the Edit button. Note that depending on which disposition you choose, there are different default patient forms below. In this case, the patient's going home, and so it defaults to the thank you note, and possibly, if you so need it, a work release. If I change the disposition of the patient, for example, I'll change it to transferring to a SNF, we now see different forms showing up. We see the discharge to facility med reconciliation form, which prints out a paper med reconciliation that can then be signed by you, and it still has the thank you note. This concludes the video on this section of the discharge process.